ended up being shot ambush style on the cold streets of Washington, D.C. By an individual who will now be charged with murder in the first degree. There are certainly many more charges to come, but we are upgrading the initial charges of assault to murder in the first degree. As a prosecutor, my job is to prove what happened at that scene. And make no mistake, we will do that.
Hey, Fox News alert U.S. Attorney for the District of Columbia, Jeanine Pirro, upgrading the charge against the suspect accused of shooting 2 National Guard members, killing 1. 20-year-old National Guard member Sarah Beckstrom sadly succumbed to her injuries. West Virginia Congressman Riley Moore represents National Guardsman Andrew Wolfe and his family, who is currently fighting for his life, and he joins us now. Congressman, thank you so much for joining us this morning. I understand that you spoke to the Guardsman's family. Can you tell us how they're doing and tell us anything about Andrew?
Well, I have, and I've stayed in touch with Andy's family there. Andy lives, and his family, about 20 minutes down the road from me. And I think what people need to know is that this is a family that is committed to service, not only to the great state of West Virginia, but this country. His father's a deputy sheriff in the county next to mine, and Andy wanted to follow in that footsteps and serve his nation as a National Guardsman. And Andy is hanging on, and he's a fighter. And his family has told me that time and time again. He is a fighter. But above all, what they want here is for everybody to continue to pray. I believe in the power of prayer, and I can promise you his parents believe in the power of prayer. And I know there's a lot of prayer warriors that watch this show. Please keep praying.
Can you tell us, without a doubt, absolutely, and I think that, just walking around the streets of New York and back home in Virginia, everybody is praying for him and praying for his family. Stepping back and looking at the larger issue about how sort of we got here and what are the mistakes that were made by the government that got us to this situation, as a member of Congress, what are you looking at, or what can we look at to either both find other problems that might exist like this and correct them?
Well, to be clear, I think the president is taking the correct step by re-vetting these individuals. But in my view, he should have never been here.
Right.
He should have never been in this country to begin with. We had over 80,000 Afghan nationals piled into the United States. We don't know these people. We don't know who they are. And this is the first time I can think of. We've had terrorists come to the United States before. This is the first time that I can recall the United States government brought a terrorist into our country, into the United States. And after we had 13 of our service members killed at Abbey Gate, that continued failed policy just cost us another American life by the Biden administration. We should not be in this position to begin with. And a beautiful young lady from West Virginia lost her life because of this failed policy by Joe Biden.
So obviously Republicans control the White House, both chambers of Congress. Do you have faith that Republicans will be focused on this issue and help President Trump do something about it?
I do. I have faith in that, and people can have faith that I am certainly going to be focused on this issue, as I know the rest of the West Virginia delegation is going to be focused on this issue. I mean, this is something we got to go back and look at. We don't know who else is here. It's unknowable to know what type of actual terrorist threats that we have brought into our own country.
Congressman, thank you so much for your time, and certainly our prayers are with the Wolfe family.
Thank you. Thanks, Charlie.
I'm Steve Doocy.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.